Welcome to the Rick Williams Show. Hey, I'm your host, Rick Williams. Thank you for being with me again. Today, I just want to talk about us fellas, our ups and downs, our issues, where we at as being a strong black man, or being a strong man, period. So, I like to share myself to make you see where we all have downfalls, where we all have issues that we don't address. We know it's there, but we don't do nothing about it. So we're going to use me as example, but I speak to all of us. So we're going to talk about health issues. We're going to talk about relationships, family. We're just going to address the things that we should do to stand up and be a strong king, a leader. Because we got all the qualifications to do it, but we fall short sometimes. Lots got to do with our upbringing. But because you may was raised different, or may not had what your buddies have and upcoming, but we can learn. If they can send you to school and you can learn from the textbook, better known as the white book, why can't we learn from one another? We don't have to be the same all our life. Changes come every day. So let's start off with me. Health issues, they good. We all have some challenges in our life. But, fellas, do you go to the doctor? Do you go and see what's going on with you? Or you wait too late and then you want it fixed immediately? But you is the problem because you did not go and check out yourself. So, let's take me. I will go to the doctor. Do every test you can to find out what's going on. I'm a cancer survivor, as they say. 7 years cancer free. Thank God. Thank God. I had prostate cancer. But let me tell you, fellas, if you are having unusual symptoms, like going to the bathroom too often, not emptying your bladder, hard to urinate, then you have some symptoms of enlarged prostate or some prostate issues. Don't let that street talk scare you away from being healthy with yourself. Yes, they got to put the glove on and do this and do that. But guess what? It saves your life because you'll find out what's going on with you. When the last time one of you guys really went in for a colonoscopy? At a certain age, it's every 5 years, every 10 years. When you reach 50 or more, it's every 5 years. Our body over 50 years, think about how much it went through. 60 years, how much it's been through. 70 years, how much it's breaking down. But if you stay on top of your health and the things you should do, you'll be a better, healthy person. We all eat the wrong foods. We all responsible for not doing the right thing, taking our medication. Because some of us believe if we take this medication or do this, it's going to mess up your manhood. But let me tell you, your manhood is gone anyway if you don't go and check and see what's going on with you. Go to the doctor. They have health stream things that goes on at the Ford Field, Northwest Activity Center, places we have right here in Detroit. That you get it done free to find out what's going on with you. Let them draw your blood. See what your diabetes is at. See what your sugar level is at. Find out what your PSA is. Fellas, I am begging you. Go check yourself out. Find out what your health issues are. It's okay to take a day off and go check out. Have all the tests you can have. Have your arteries checked. Make sure you ain't got no blocked arteries. Heart attacks is secret and leaves no sign of its coming. You just got it. Some of us make it and some of us don't. A good friend of mine's, I heard last week, maybe 47, 48 years old, had a heart attack. But fortunately enough, he was somewhere where somebody got him some help immediately, and he's doing fine. Home from the hospital. God bless him. But we think because we doing well, we don't need to go to the doctor. We think because everything is all right, we don't need to go to the doctor. I feel good. I just ache. Some pains are a sign of something serious. Oh, my back hurt. You ain't had a back injury. You ain't did nothing to pull anything out of for your back to hurt. That's a sign of something going on. Go and check out. If you don't, go into urgent care. At least get a start to find out what's that pain, what it is. But go check it out. How many of us has been to a funeral that individual passed away? Oh, I just seen him last week. He was looking fine. He was doing this. He was doing that. Oh, what? He got cancer? Stage 4? Because he didn't go. I go to the doctor every chance I get. 67 years old, no medication, knock on wood. Thank God. Don't mean I ain't been through some things. I'm begging you to go check yourself out. We have lost loved ones. I lost a brother by not doing what he's supposed to do, taking his medication, ignoring signs of this and signs of that. Don't want to mess up your manhood. When you're sick and can't move, you ain't caring about no manhood. And let me say this. I had an experience in my life. I owe child support. I tell you, I'm going to talk about us fellas today. And I paid my child support when they caught up with me. They came out to arrest me. And by me being around, people knew me. They gave me a chance to go in and take care of it. It cost me $5,000 immediately to get out of jail. Yeah, they gave me time to walk in. I walked in. They wouldn't carry me in handcuffs. But the referee, as we call the judge, the referee ordered me to be held unless I come up with a $5,000 bond. Yes, $5,000. I was able to make bond. She gave me an order to pay child support at a certain amount, and it came out of my check. But when you look up, you paying child support for the rear, and most of it is not going to the principal. It's going to the interest and penalty. So at the time, I was working in the Penobscot building. My office was on the 9th floor. And a lady from Friendly Court told me, she said, go in. You're already paying child support. They ain't got no wants out for you. Go in, make a motion to remove the penalties and interest and make a motion to concentrate on the principal. I did it. My child support went from $12,000 to $3,500. Paid it. Don't owe no more child support. Just make your monthly payments of what I was paying. All my rear was gone. So I'm telling you, fellas, stop running. Because when you go to jail, you're going to need to come up with that money immediately that you ain't got or you may cannot get. So, fellas, do whatever it can to keep your freedom. Stop changing your social security number. Stop using your kid's number. Stop doing this and do the right thing for yourself. It's time to step up for you. It's time for us as men to be kings. It's time. We as a nation of people, and I said a nation of people, we are behind the 8 ball from the word go. But if we have unity among us, we can be strong together. Have you helped somebody lately? Have you done something for somebody lately? Have you shared your talent with somebody to show them how to make it? So I'm asking you to step up. Let us as people, let us as men learn how to help one another. All right. I spoke about your child support. I spoke about your health. Let's speak about relationships. Domestic violence is one of the highest things on the list for law enforcement. Certain times a year it's at a peak. It goes on all the time. Certain times a year is at a peak. Some of us is not strong enough to hold our anger back. We got to take it out on somebody. It's all reasons for child support. I'm not here to be the judge or the jury. But I will say this. If you don't want nobody to hit your mama, why would you hit somebody else's mama? If you don't want nobody to hit your sister, why would you hit somebody's sister? If you don't want nobody to hit your daughter, why would you hit somebody else's daughter? When you beating up on your wife, your girlfriend, or your significant other, think about if that was your mother, your sister, or your daughter. But in the heat of the moment, you don't think about it. And it takes a lifetime to get out of trouble. It takes a minute to get in trouble, but it takes a lifetime to get out. Sometimes, all the time, it don't have to be she is wrong. Lots of times you may be wrong. And 90% of the time you are wrong. So why would you jeopardize everything you got going on for a minute of frustration to turn into a lifetime of misery? Is it worth it? Peace is priceless. Peace is priceless. It's nothing like peace. Sometimes if you got to walk away from everything you own for peace, it's okay. Because I don't want to lose this. I don't want to give this up. I don't want to do this. Go to jail. You lost everything. Come home from work. Your house is engulfed in flames. No insurance. You lost everything. So nothing is permanently. Everything is temporarily. Everything is temporary. But make the best of everything you got. Make life peaceful. Relationships goes ups and downs. Relationships, you grow apart. It's all issues why a relationship works and why it don't work. It's all types of things to show you. But do you lose everything you got for a hot minute of frustration? No. You work hard. Sometimes that 1 minute that you turn and walk away is a lifetime of peace. I look back over my life. I've been married twice, didn't work out. But do I point my finger at her? Because look, I'm pointing at her, but 3 is pointing at me. So what did I do for the marriage not to work? What did she do for the marriage to not work? But sometimes nobody did anything. You're just not equally yoked for each other. It don't make her a bad person. It don't make me a bad person. When it don't work out, you say to yourself, thank you for the time served. Move on. You learn some things, good or bad, but you learn. I thank God for the chance that I was able to get out of a relationship with no domestic violence. Know this, well, she may feel this way about me. I may feel that way about her, but she, at one time, you love her. At one time, you love him. You can still love him. Wish him the best. Things happen that you can feel very bitter. You can feel bitter, very bitter. But God is forgiving. So why can't you forgive? Why can't you forgive? So here at the Rick Williams Show, I just like to talk about things that we face every day. I'm going to have guests on the show. You can call me up or you can look me up. I'm over here at God is Real Ministry, located at 20833 Southfield Road, Southfield, Michigan, 48075. Or you can email me at stepup2024rw at gmail.com. Look me up. Text me. Email me. Let's talk about some things. Let's come together and see where we can make a difference. I don't know that I know everything. I don't research because I come from what's happening now, what we have experienced. I'm not going from a textbook. I'm going from experience. I want to talk about what I've been through, what I done to make things better for me that I can share with you. So share with me what you done so we can help others make things better for them. On the Rick Williams Show, yes, I'm going to have guests. You can be a guest. You can find me on Roku, Apple TV, YouTube. And when you look at the show, subscribe to the show. Subscribe. Push the button. Push the like button. Leave some comments. Let others know what you think about what I'm doing. Right here on the Rick Williams Show. I'm Rick Williams. I step up to talk about making a difference. Fellas, I know that we have problems reaching our kids. We have problems having a relationship with our kids because the mama won't let us. But ladies, let me tell you, yes, some guys maybe you feel is no good for your kids, but yet and still that's still that child's father. And sometimes he may be abusive. It's all reasons out here, so I'm not going to get into that. But that's still that child's father. Now, if he's too dangerous for the kid, I understand. But you keeping him out of the child's life because of your personal feelings about him, you're wrong. if he's this type of way, he's that type of way, sometimes their advice is better than you can give. Because that man may tell that child, son, daughter, let me tell you something. You be good to your mama, you listen to your mama, and you go through life do much better than I did. I'm a disrespect to you probably, but I love you. I'm your father, and yes, I've used drugs all my life. I drank all my life. I've been in jail all my life. I ain't got nothing. I ain't did nothing since me and your mama was together, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the reason is, allow that dad to tell the child himself. Mothers, don't tell him. Don't kick your kid, the father, out of the child's life unless you got a good reason because of danger. And some of us fellas, we don't know how to be a father. I was a provider. I wasn't a good dad. For my kids, I was a provider. I give what you need, pampers, you need this, you need that. But that quality time I miss for my kids. I didn't see my son play basketball. I didn't see my son perform. I didn't do that. I was a provider. You can't get that time back. We love them unconditionally because they're ours. So, fellas, we are kings. We can be kings together. We can help one another. What are you going to do? I want to step up. You got an idea for me to do something? I want to do something. Do you? Let's be some kings and set example. Because if we all come together, we strong. So look me up. I'm over here at God is Real Ministry, Germ, Southfield Road, Southfield, Michigan, 20833 Southfield Road, Southfield, Michigan, 48075. Look me up. Email me at stepup, STEPUP, 2024RW at gmail.com. Tell me what you want to talk about. Come on the show. Let's talk. Yes, I ain't in a position to have no famous people on my show yet. It's coming. But I'm starting from scrap, like I did in life. Start with nothing and try to build up to be something. Be a role model for yourself. Look back and see from where you came and know that you're a role model to yourself. You don't know who's watching you. We fall down, but we ain't got to stay down. I've been down. I've been down. I've been so low I had to reach up and tie my shoes. But I never gave up faith that God would make a way for me. Look at where I'm at today. I never gave up. Oh, I've had some dark days in my life. So as a man, I have to be strong for myself. Because I don't know who's watching me. But I want to be a better example. Because if you see me with nothing and I'm doing good today, it might be a template to find out, what did you do? Show me. Tell me. Help me be better. As I said in my other episodes, don't run from the police. Become the police. They hiring every day. You got records. You're doing well. So I'd say to you, go out, get you a job. Stop smoking so you can't pass the drug test. You smoking and broke. What sense does that make? God bless the child that got his own. Work hard for what you want. Stop taking from everybody. If everything came to you, you never appreciate it because you never worked for it. But when you work for something you want, you really appreciate it. You truly appreciate what you work for. I don't care if you ain't got the best design of this and the best that, but you got something that you work for. And when the time comes, you can get anything you want because you work for it. So get up and do something. Help one another. Why could you be in a position that you can help Joe Blow get a job, and if they ain't got no money to give you so you can get them a referral to get this job, then they can't nobody get one? What is that? Somebody help you? Let's pass it on. Let's help one another. Let's see what's going on. Let's see, can we see what's going on with us as people and make a difference? I'm begging you. I'm begging you. It's time to help one another. Why do I say all the time, why do Black Lives Matter when somebody else does something to us, but it don't matter when we do something to ourselves? Think about it. If Black Lives Matter, let's help one another. That matters. I'm a nobody to you, but I'm somebody that want to make a difference. So come along, join me. Where one or two of us gather, then somebody may be listening. God listening. Why can't you? So join me on the Rick Williams Show. Subscribe to the Rick Williams Show, YouTube, Roku, Apple TV, or get in touch with me. Come over to the church, 20833 Southfield Road, Southfield, Michigan, 48075. Or look me up at Gmail. Step Up, STEPUP 2024RW at gmail.com. We can do it together. We can make a change. Other folks did it. Why is everybody successful came out of New York, California, LA, Pittsburgh? Now we had a handful that came out of Michigan, came out of Detroit. But yet and still we got all this talent around the streets throwing their life away with drugs, marijuana, prison, babies, whatever. And all that talent is going to waste. So let's step up and change what America thinks of us. And fellas, as men, let's step up and be kings and help our kingdom. Help one man to another. Step up. I'm Rick Williams, and this has been The Rick Williams Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Spread the word. We just talking about life. Spread the word. Come back and see me again for the next episode right here on The Rick Williams Show. I'm Rick Williams, and I greatly and truly appreciate you for watching my show. Thank you, and God bless you.